it's Michelle and I'm a certified holistic nutritionist. In today's video I'm going to give you a simple nighttime routine so that you can wake up feeling rested and rejuvenated. So let's get started. So like I said in today's video, I'm going to give you a simple nighttime routine. I think there's a bit of confusion about what we need to do at night and kind of how our body works, so I'll try my best to clarify that. So essentially with a nighttime routine, this is important. I know especially for me, maybe some people are more sporadic, but for me personally, I like things to have routines and structures, and I do really well with that. And even my son, who is not very, he can kind of go with the flow, having certain routines create sort of comfort and you know what to do, and it also helps your body start relaxing and getting into a certain state. So for a nighttime routine, we want to get our body into the calmest state possible. We want to really be making sure that our body knows it's getting ready for sleep, and that means we're just going to get deeper sleep and we're going to feel more relaxed. So I would say once you have dinner, and this is a whole other topic, but something that's easy to digest, that's not going to give you heartburn, that's you feel you can digest it in a couple of hours, because so when you have dinner, you want to have about 2 to 3 hours before bedtime so that you're not actively digesting the food, because digestion takes a lot of energy. So you have dinner, it's something satisfying, it's easy to digest, and we can sort of start winding down after dinner. It's different. I'll sort of at the end talk about if you do have to work, but let's just say after dinner you can start winding down. Maybe at this point you need to put your kids to bed. So you kind of do that routine and you create a routine for them. So that's whatever routine you have with them. Let's say you complete that. Once the sun starts setting, and you've taken care of your kids or whatever you need to do after dinner, cleaning up, you can start signaling to your body that it's time to start winding down by eliminating blue light. So usually I would say at least an hour before bed, you don't have any iPhones or screens, or you're not looking at the bright lights in your home, but sometimes that's hard to do. So I recently got these clip onto my actual glasses, these blue blocker glasses, and they just mimic sort of the light waves in fire. It's more of a reddish glow. Phones and computers have a blue light, and so that's very stimulating to our brain. During the day it's great, but at night, if it's stimulating our brain so much, we don't produce enough melatonin to actually get that deep rest that we need. So this is something you can start wearing, and it's a bit funny, but I've been doing it the last month or so, and I've noticed a difference because until you start using it and experimenting, you don't realize how bright the lights actually are. And sometimes I keep this beside my bed, so if I do wake up at night and I need to use the washroom, while I don't turn on the lights, if there are other different colored lights, on electrical outlets or maybe outside that are very bright, this helps so that you're not too stimulated. And so I wear these, I've been wearing them, and obviously getting ready for bed, having a shower, getting into your pajamas. But what I would start doing about an hour before bed is what I take a magnesium supplement, and I have some ashwagandha, or you could have a tulsi tea. And this is just very relaxing to the nervous system. And that last hour before bed, I meditate or I journal. It just got super dark. So that last hour before bed, I meditate or I journal. Journaling, I tend to more meditate or if I want to read something, but it's just allowing me to process whatever's been going on in the day. I'm just at a point where if something has triggered me or I wasn't able to get to it because I'm, with my son or was busy, I bookmark whatever happened to me, and when I do my meditation, I go into what was happening or why I was feeling uncomfortable. I'll give an example. I was at the park with my son and I started feeling a bit uncomfortable and I wasn't really sure why. And I sort of bookmarked it because I didn't have time to go into it. But later on at night when I was meditating and asking what this feeling was, I was able to really go deeply into the feeling and see what was really what was going on for me and process it and gain more clarity. And sometimes just having a bit of clarity, that just relaxes you. You're already aware of the issue. You might not be able to fully complete it in that time, but you're able to, work on it further. And the same with journaling. It's not that sometimes you can resolve an issue when you meditate or journal, but it's just making you aware of what you need to look at. And that relaxes your system as well. And you can kind of put it on your to-do list, or you've written it out and you can put it aside so it's not on your mind. And this, as it relaxes your nervous system, you're better prepared for sleep. And so when you go to sleep, you can wake up the next day and you know what you have to do, but there's not that anxiety or that foreboding of things that you have to look at. You already have it sort of sorted out. So you get into bed and the room should be cool, really minimal. There's not a lot of distractions. You can wear an eye mask just to block out any excess light. And I also use a spook mat or something to relax my back. But you don't need to do that. Usually if you've done all those steps, you should be really tired and ready to go to sleep and not fall asleep with much issue. So I hope this video has been helpful. Please leave me any comments about how you structure your nighttime routine and if it's helpful for you, or if you still are looking for things to help you relax more. And if you like this video, please like it and please subscribe, and I look forward to sharing more with you. And I hope you have a great day. Bye.